here at the Mecca. It is now noontime on Tuesday, day after Memorial Day weekend. My buddy Lou here. He's my training partner for the past couple months. He's been training with me since last July. We're going to put him through a leg workout. Cito gave me the day off today, so I'm going to kick his ass. And he just spent the first time in years hanging out with friends and enjoying the weekend. So we'll see how much energy he has today.
So Brad, hold on. So usually it's just a client that you train, by himself, but because you kind of been on hiatus with Charles, he actually trains with you.
Yeah, he's been
he's one of the good ones.
Yeah, he pushes hard. He shows up all the time, so he never says no to anything. So Lou's a trooper. So
that's kind of an honor, right?
Yeah,
no pressure.
No pressure. So I'm gonna kick his ass and check it out.
It's a good thing you're not doing your legs too high.
So what I like to do first, even my own workouts, I start out with leg extensions. I just like to pre-fatigue the quads when I do leg day. My quads are always so dominant anyway, and they're really strong. So if I don't pre-fatigue doing squats and leg presses, I just never put enough weight on. So we really burn them out to make leg presses and things like that a lot more efficient and a little easier.
Say things like, my legs are so predominant and stuff. Does that, or does Chris have you sometime kind of just slow down on the legs a little bit and just?
It's not really Chris or Charles's idea. It's more or less mine.
Okay.
I know that, I kind of got to take it easy on legs a little bit because I don't want to be so disproportionate.
Yeah.
But the downside of that is, legs are such a big muscle group, especially quads. That especially during prep, if you don't really push it, you're kind of screwing yourself, because it's such a boost to your metabolic rate, burning fat and things like that. So, I still push, but I don't squat like I used to. And I used to love squatting, but I haven't got under a squat bar in probably 3 years. Anything remotely heavy.
Oh wow!
Once in a while, I'll jump on and throw 500 or 600 and do a couple reps here and there, but it's not an everyday occurrence like I used to.
And you have no problem.
No, I still do it no problem. But I just want to add detail. I want to have crazy detailed legs. So I think if I lay off them a little bit now in the off season, I think when it comes prep, I can actually push them a little more, get a little more growth out of them, and like I said, it'll help boost my metabolism and stuff while I'm in prep mode.
All right, cool.
We're gonna do the horizontal. Horizontal press. Yeah. Sorry.
That's a good one.
Getting hungry. Yeah, this is great. Focus primarily on quads today. So he's going to go through a couple sets, real light, and we're mostly going to be a lot of time under tension. So we're going to be doing a lot of slower reps instead of just busting through. So this is a great one here, and get a good burn out of it. It's kind of talk about squatting. It's kind of like a squat machine, but it's great because you bring your feet underneath you close, you can focus on quads. Bring your feet further out on the platform, you can focus on ham, glute, tie-in, or if you can turn around, you come into it like this. It's almost like you're doing a front squat. So you get the stability of being in a machine, but you also get to hit all the areas that you would just doing free weight squats, whether it be front or regular back squats. So it's a great machine, and you really get to push yourself a little more than doing free weight.
Why do you hate it then?
Because you can kill yourself. Charles will get us on here and doing like reps extremely slow. He wants like 5 seconds down, 5 seconds up. So that and the white one, he'll superset those two, and it's miserable. But it's great for development because you can hit all different areas of the legs.
I know you know. He told me.
gonna do a little squatting. As you see, Luke's a taller guy. He's,
How tall is he?
6'3".
Yeah, that's tall.
6'3", pushing 6'4". So, but what's crazy is such long limbs. His torso is relatively normal. His legs and arms are really long. So, you know, doing squats and deadlifts and things like that, his form is really tough to get down because his body just doesn't want to move how all of us normally move. And then there's some machines he doesn't fit in. So we're going to work on his squat technique right now, get him a little more used to being under squat bars so we can start upping the weights as time goes on.
This morning, Brad, was it's actually 1 week since the first episode today. Right. Yeah. So you had to do delivery again this morning, like really early in the morning.
Yeah.
So was this morning your cooler out of your door? Because it wasn't last week.
All right. That was my fault. That was my fault.
Was it your fault?
Yeah. Because he actually gave me his cooler the day before.
Oh, you didn't say that on camera, Brad.
I totally forgot.
Okay, so you're off the hook then. You were actually early.
Yes.
Because that morning he was like, "Where's the cooler?" Oh, I can't believe he's so on top of it usually. Okay.
Yeah, I totally forgot that he gave it to me.
We still did deadlifts.
Okay, all right.
I still kicked his ass for it, and then he told me, so
Okay. I'm glad we got that clear. Okay.
We end where we began. I always like to finish up my workouts with leg extensions too. We can do single leg. Just focus really on contracting to try to get connected up through here and through the hip. Basic leg workout, not a ton of movements, but as you can see,
how you feeling?
Had his ass kicked.
You good?
Well,
he's a trooper, man. He never complains.
No, he doesn't. That's what I mind training with him. He doesn't complain anything. He'll push himself. As many days he's run off to the bathroom to throw up and come back and got right back at it. So he's a good guy.
All right, thank you for being on camera.
Thanks, guys.
Hi.
I don't know why he's late. He was here in LA. I got further.
Dave,
Anthony, nice to meet you, man.
Anthony, you're on MD today.
Now you're on MBTV, buddy.
Sorry, it was out of the loop, so you got me.
He knew since last week. He's lying. He's lying.
I'm gonna hit the head. You have straight chest, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you're warming up already?
Yeah.
All right, so once you move out, go to the hammer strength machine. I'm gonna take a piss, and I'll meet you over there. All right, so here we are training chest with my client Anthony. He's waiting for his training partner to show up. It's a little late. Anthony here, he's a pretty good story. He was very overweight when he was younger, and made a big change in his life. How much weight did you end up losing total? What was the biggest deficit?
Maybe like 120 pounds.
Oh my God.
120 pounds.
And you're not that tall either. What are you, 5'10", 5'9"?
11.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So,
Congratulations.
He's kind of turned into bodybuilding, and he loves training. He might compete one day. It's for his own personal goals, but he's a strong worker. And as we were talking earlier, he drives hour and a half to come here and train.
And he's early.
2 days a week with me. So he's a good kid. He's,
How did you
loves
guys
the sport.
How did you guys meet? Online?
Yeah. He had been following me a little bit and hit me up to see if I'd train clients, and took him on. And
Nice. How long have you guys been working together?
August.
Okay.
So we're looking at 9 months now.
Nice.
9 months. So
Very cool.
and he's made some great progress so far.
How old are you?
I just turned 26.
26?
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I was 26. We got the missing link, Brad.
I'll forgive him. Once in a while. OCD kicks in. Every
See
machine
that?
I go to, I gotta organize the weights.
I'm sure they love you here.
Yeah.
best part. It's real stuff.
That wraps up the chest workout with Anthony and Chad here. At the very end, we went to fatigue. They couldn't even do throw push-ups, so that means it was a great workout. So,
thanks for being on camera, guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. No one
Good
knew
sports.
advance. No one knew advance.
Oh, you didn't tell anybody?
No, they didn't know.
Oh.
No, I didn't know exactly what we were doing today. I thought we were just doing the audition. So both Lou, Anthony, and Chad got a little surprise today. And
very good
caught a
sports,
cake
you guys.
and
Thank you very much.
thank
You guys
very
look
much.
great.
And see you soon again, MD.
Yeah, thank you. Bradley,
How's it going, MD?
how's your day?
I'm doing all right. So today we're going to pick up the truck and show it to you guys. I'm actually bringing it to get smaller tires to put on it, so it hopefully sells a little better. Go to the dealership where it's at on commission, jump in it, starts up, all of a sudden it dies out. I'm like, what the hell? I look at the gas gauge, absolutely no gas in it. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, how's anybody gonna take for a test drive when it's got no freaking gas in it?
I know, right?
So I was like, do you guys have a gas can? I think they had some extra gas laying around. They come out with an empty gas can and give it to me. They're like, here you go. I'm like, I got time for this shit. So I don't have the truck right now. It's still at the lot, but
It's okay.
we're both pissed off because she had to make an extra special trip for me.
I'm not angry.
get the
He
truck.
likes to,
No,
he
you
likes
look-
to blame
You look like
me.
you're in a good mood, Steph,
Oh,
today.
no. He was throwing a hissy fit the entire ride over here. So right now this is calm Bradley.
Yeah,
It's okay.
it's all right. It's just gonna fuel me for my workout. So
I think they didn't care more about watching you train than the truck, to be honest with you. So
we're gonna hit some shoulders today.
All right.
Steph's gonna join along and train with me. We used to train a lot together, and with both of our work schedules and stuff, we don't really get in that often, so we get a chance. She trains like a little beast, so works for me.
hey, this is part 3, and then the final part of your trilogy.
Yeah.
And we just started posting this week, but so far the feedback has been amazing and great, and I think you're even surprised with
I
all
was.
the.
I can't believe you guys want to watch this guy.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be popular, but he was just like, I don't know if people are going to like it. I said, are you kidding? And I was right. So what do you think about that?
It's fearful every time you post something online because not only you're letting people into your life, but there's just so many internet trolls out there that just want to say so many negative things about anything. And you can show them the most perfect physique in the world, and they're going to critique it some way, somehow. So, there's always a thread that ends up getting turned negative some way or another. So
Yeah.
That's always fearful. But here it is. I'm opening myself up to you guys, and I'm glad you like it.
Are you happy so far?
I'm very happy. Very
Yeah,
happy with the
me
feedback.
too.
So
Thank you
hope
for
guys
doing
like
this.
this past part, and
Yeah.
let's get it going.
All right.
I usually wear the thin hoodies, but
Yeah.
it was kind of cool this morning. I was like, I leave the house, I'm sweating like a pig.
There's no AC at Goals, you guys. If you ever come here in the dead of summer, yeah.
It's horrible.
It's
That's why I wear the hoodies and stuff, even during the summer, just because it collects all the sweat. I sweat so bad. And there'll be times like I'm trying to do like deadlifts, and I just have so much sweat dripping off me that even these grips, they get wet, and I can't even lift anything because I have no grip whatsoever. So I found that when I wear a long sleeve in the hoodie, it collects a lot of the sweat, so my hands actually kind of stay dry.
Like
and
a
I
towel.
can actually lift. Yeah, just a big towel. I think it's why Kai does it too.
Yeah, there you go.
Dumbbells. I hate people who have no respect for other people in the gym that are trying to train. What's that? I felt about it. Because that was the first. Tired?
Hey, Chris. So Steph,
Yes.
we're hearing that you're a very talented competitor. So you gonna compete again, or what's?
I'll probably compete at nationals. That's what I'm shooting for. I was shooting for the USA's, but I'm really, really busy with work.
Yeah.
A lot of traveling. I'm their event coordinator for metabolic nutrition. So if they go somewhere, I kind of go with them. So the last, give or take, 2 months, I've basically been gone every weekend.
Wow.
So my diet stays on track because that's easy. You know, put everything in little Ziploc baggies and actually makes your travel easier when you're prepping. But it's the working, you know, setting up for the Dallas Europa show, working the entire day, then breaking down, shipping stuff out. You're working 17 hours. You're on your feet for 17, 18-hour days.
Wow.
And then, you know, going to train legs, that's not even an option. Doing cardio, you're just mentally shot. So it was kind of affecting my prep for USA. So I figured, you know, I don't want to bring the same package that I brought last year. If I'm going to step on stage, I'm going to go in it to win. So I need to bring my legs down. So that's a lot of running, a lot of high intensity, high rep, low weight type of workout. And sometimes you just don't have the energy for it when you're, you know, running around everywhere. I was just in Charleston for like 23 hours or something.
Wow.
I landed at midnight. Setup was at 6:30. Worked the entire show. Got out of there at like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and was back on a plane at 5:30 a.m. the following day. So
Oh my God.
my days sometimes are pretty
Crazy.
hectic. Yeah.
Yeah,
So to
yeah.
commit to a 12-week prep during the busy season when
Yeah.
you're having all these expos and shows and stuff.
So it
it's
will
really,
die
really
down a little bit. So you'll.
yeah, after the Olympia, it's pretty much smooth
Oh, good.
sailing. So I figured if I start prep in August,
Yeah.
it'll kind of lead me into
Good,
nationals that way. And honestly, I can't do a 12-week prep. My body is really, really stubborn. It takes a lot for me to lean down. So I kind of have to treat it as a 6-month prep almost because my legs are just stubborn. So.
All right.
And we get married
Oh yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
a month after nationals. So
All right. All
The
right.
event coordinating, and I can't even plan.
Well,
on
you're gonna
my-
look. You're gonna look great for your wedding.
yeah, I step off. I literally step off stage Friday night at the Frigno Legacy show,
Wow.
and then hop on a plane at 5 a.m. the next morning to fly to Costa Rica. We get married that Tuesday.
Wow.
So getting married 4 days after stepping off stage.
That's awesome.
I said we wanted to do like posing trunks made of tuxedo, little tuxedo posing trunks, and she was going to do a little bikini,
Little bow
with,
tie in the front. Yeah, there you go.
all done up with like a nice long lace trail.
Yep. There you go.
Do it.
Who does a show 2 days before a wedding?
Bodybuilders.
This guy.
That's
There's
who.
there's one flight.
Prioritizing. I need to win so I can pay for the damn wedding. That's
So if he doesn't win, he just no call, no show.
It's all planned out. It's all planned
It's
out.
all planned out.
Yeah, there's one flight leaving a day to Costa Rica. One flight. So
Wow.
if he misses that flight,
Oh boy.
no Bradley at the wedding.
Everything is gonna work out fine. Gotta think positive.
I'll just rent someone for the day to stand in.
Last year we proposed. I proposed to her here. She was getting ready for USA's. We were both doing USA's, and I had someone videotaping us, pretending it was going to be an ND video. And so I had Charles. I had this made up because her ring wasn't in yet. It's a barbell clip made out of silver. It fits her finger. So I used
He
that
did
to
good.
propose with. And the other day we were on Instagram, and I get tagged by someone, and I go to this page. They stole my photo that I took when I picked it up from the jewelers. I was just holding it up in front of my steering wheel when I had my Infinity. So they took my picture off my Instagram, put their watermark on it, and put it on Instagram. It's been viral on Instagram and Facebook. It says, "Will you be my swole mate?" And it has a little barbell clip in front of my steering wheel. So if you see that, that was ours. Some asshole stole it. And,
It's official. Now it's an
they're
ND
using it.
video, and then
It
we're
is.
telling the story.
Yeah, we're telling the
so-
story. It's
Yeah.
ours. It's not that supplement company that stole it with their watermark on it. So I should call them out a little
It's
bit.
a very good idea. Now I'm taping.
Trials and tribulations of a bodybuilder. Since a kid, I've had IBS. When I was younger, it was IBS, diarrhea. Then as I got older, it was IBS constipation. So a lot of issues I had pre-contest before shows is IBS is a stress response. So being stressed out getting ready for a show, I'd be constipated and couldn't go before stepping on stage. So many shows, you just retain so much water, feel so bloated when you go to the bathroom. Well, now all of a sudden it's been about 4 weeks that I've had chronic diarrhea. I don't know what it is. I tried cutting out, because I was drinking more egg whites than normal. I tried cutting out egg whites. I cut out gluten.
Wow.
I don't really do any lactose, so I cut out lactose. Nothing's worked. One of my clients gave me some prescription diarrhea pills. I've been doing like double the dose and it's still not working.
Wow.
So I gotta get my ass into a doctor, literally.
Is it hard to? I mean, it's gonna be hard to gain.
You know what? I think
gain
you know,
weight.
it is hard. My weight's been just hovering around like mid 260s right now. I'd hit a high of 270 a couple weeks ago, and I can't break like. I got wake up like 261, 262.
Wow.
I can't break like 268 at night. And I think that has something to do with it, because I don't know if my food's digesting as fast. It's not like I have a severe, like I have to go. Like, like oh my God, I gotta run to the bathroom. It's just like every once in a while I get the urge. I can hold it, but it's just really watery. So I'm drinking like 3 gallons of water a day to fight off the dehydration and everything.
Yeah.
And, but the only good thing is I'm not bloated from being constipated. So
That's right. That's right.
I guess there's a plus with everything.
Yeah. Right. Silver lining.
This is all access, folks.
That's all
Right.
access.
Whether you
Full
like it or not.
access. It's full access. Yeah, you're getting everything you wanted plus more.
That is a wrap for a shoulder workout.